when the land, that country, and its wealth belongs to others. If you don't know it, go see how much land the Chinese are exploiting, how much land the Koreans are exploiting, how much land companies from Switzerland, in which a handful of Cameroonians have shares, how much land they own and they're exploiting. How much of our forests are being exploited? How much of our gold and diamonds and iron ore? Who is exploiting them? And where is the money going to? All of this has to be revised. We've got to get back to the drawing board. Do you know, Chris, that it is the oil of Cameroon that created the situation that led to the Ambazonian crisis, the Anglophone crisis, as they call it? Do you know that the French, when they realized how much oil we had and where that oil was in the, Ndian and in what was West Cameroon when the exploitation started. When they realized that it was in West Cameroon and that the resources from oil would have to be approved in Boya, how the resources were used, not in Yaoundé. Because that's how the constitution was at the time. West Cameroon had sovereignty over its oil, over its natural resources. When the French realized this, they pushed Ahidjo to dissolve the federation so that they could have more control and to bring control of the nation over to Yaoundé. And without knowing it, of course, we went on bended knees to Yaoundé. And that was the beginning of the crisis. So we've got to go back to the drawing board. We've got to go back to the beginning. We've got to go back to 1960 or 61, you name it. That has to happen. And it has to happen with the Constitution. Look, I'm saying this I'm not being driven by some emotional attachment to these things. I just want a better country.